All right, so welcome here to Mic Check with Micah. That is the name. You just now finding that out. Where we have no time. Usually when I'm on TV in the morning, I'm reading, it's 5:56 in the morning. There's no time to give you because this is streaming. You watching on your time. Fresh off of work. But I do have a guest with me here for Mic Check with Micah. I want to welcome in Maurice Tiggett, who call you a musical artist. So welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, my name is Maurice Tiggett from Flourish Life Music, and I'm just honored to be here today.
And so what caught my eye with him, oh, by the way, Mike check with Micah, the aims of this is to inspire, connect, and inform. That's what we really want to do with the Central Texas community. And I always explain this at the beginning of every episode is with TV, we get a limited amount of time. We get a minute and 30 seconds. It's hard to tell a story with a minute and 30 seconds between me talking, my interviewee, and another interviewee. But this time we get to hear people in depth and just highlight community members. We talked with legislators in the past. So here we are talking with Maurice Tiggett. So how I found out about you is through my fraternity and
Mm.
one of my fraternity brothers told me about you. And he said, you're a musical artist. You kind of got started recently, and your thing is really kind of highlighting, trying to push Harker Heights, which was highlighted as a musical city. Kind of give some background of when Harker Heights was highlighted as the musical city in the state of Texas.
That happened about 2022. It was something that they actually had to apply for and get the designation from the actual from the city to get, and it took some time to get. And I found out that most of Texas is actually connected with that program, but I haven't seen any artists come out of that space. So I wanted to be that artist. So this is why I created the Harker Heights theme song or the Harker Heights anthem. Have you?
All right. And so, yeah, well, we've seen, I mean, as a news anchor, I know I've talked about Micah getting that recognition. My city, I'm always claiming loud and proud, big beats out belted. And so you're trying to put a Harker Heights on the map with this. And you mentioned kind of a theme song for the city. Tell me what went behind that. For streaming purposes, I will let people know that we're going to insert the video right here.
Harker Heights music scene is rich and culturally diverse. We want to showcase our local talent and allow folks beyond our city limits to discover the raw talent in Central Texas. Come visit. Come holler at me, I'll be around. I promise you if I set in your like in Harker Heights, Mayor Blom Quest, come partner with Flourish Life. Through the music we can celebrate cultures, connect the night. Flourish Life music, we winning just like the nights do. Salute the four Cavazos, I'm a veteran outro. Police in the fire, Harker Heights going higher. I promise you if I something you like in Harker Heights, Mayor Blom Quest, come partner with Flourish Life. Through the music we can celebrate cultures, connect the night. Flourish Life music, we winning just like the nights do. Salute the four Cavazos, I'm a veteran outro. Police in the fire, Harker Heights going higher. Bobby loopholes, when I'm hungry I make a stop there. Pizza, wings, and steak, you name it, I bet it's hot. They got a Walmart, got a Target, got a Raising Cane started. Twin liquors for the grown-ups, don't become no alcoholic, take a sip. This is Central Texas, come and take a trip. This is newsworthy, Harker Heights, Herald, take a pic. Friday night lights, suiting up for battle with the Knights. We gon' turn up for the city on 3. Harker Heights, it's the city on the come up. Listen to me, come up, and we don't do no crime, just partying and dollar signs. Promise you if I something you like in Harker Heights, Mayor Blom Quest, come partner with Flourish Life. Through the music we can celebrate cultures, connect the night. Flourish Life music, we winning just like the nights do. Salute the four Cavazos, I'm a veteran outro. Police in the fire, Harker Heights going higher. I promise you if I something you like in Harker Heights, Mayor Blom Quest, come partner with Flourish Life. Through the music we can celebrate cultures, connect the night. Flourish Life music, we winning just like the nights do. Salute the four Cavazos, I'm a veteran outro. Police in the fire, Harker Heights going higher. Partners in design got wine, you ought to check them out. Harker Heights versus Copper Cove, they ought to shut them out. 49 to 21 to shine the that Armin got me some. Overall, they 8-3 the past game and running sprees. Basketball 16-8, lay it up, release. Second in the district, go and watch it if you missed it. Head coach, name Jay Foster. He never lost it, just found a blueprint to make winners. I bet it cost him. Football head coach Mark Humble, he'll bring the rumble. The 3 I let him in the SNU, walk among you. The first head coach of Rock Hill School and Prosper. This is not an act for him, don't need an Oscar. Harker Heights, we here. We're the Knights, we here. As a team, we here. This the dream, we here. Harker Heights, we here. We're the Knights, we here. As a team, we here. This the dream, Flourish Life Music.
That was the song. So tell us what started that for you? How'd you come up with this song?
Well, it's just literally a work of God, I can say. I was literally just cutting my hair, and God said, "Hey, you're gonna be on the news." And I said, "Okay." Well, I came and told my wife. I said, "I'm gonna be on the news," and she said, "Well, how?" I said, "I don't know." And then a couple of minutes later, I started writing this song, and I just started looking up the history of Harker Heights and seeing everything about it. And then I found that's how I found that they were a part of the Texas Friendly Music Program. And then I just started to do my research from there, and then the song just began to write itself. I just so happened to find a perfect beat from another guy that lives out here. He's from New York. He was brought out here because of the military. He was just sitting out here with a bunch of beats, and I was sitting out here with a bunch of rhymes. So we came together, and this is how it started.
All right, and so I want to ask, this is so Bell County, Harker Heights, Killeen centric. I mean, you named the bass in at least the original version that I heard, and then you talk about Harker Heights all the time and name some landmarks. Why was it? I mean, you kind of talked about it. Harker Heights got this destination, but why was it important to make sure that you did your research to name these specific things that the city can really rally behind?
Oh, well, one, because I'm a disabled veteran 100% myself, so I'm definitely, connected with the base like that. So I definitely wanted to highlight that. I wanted to highlight the high school because I really wanted to make myself a part of the city, and really be that artist that stands out and ranks Harker Heights higher.
All right, well, we love that. I mean, because I feel like you need when it's something like this, music or something, you need like kind of a face and someone behind it. And so that's kind of what you're striving to do and be for the Harker Heights music scene. You're trying to create one
Yes, for Central Texas, period.
for all the Central Texas. And we got people from all the Central Texas watching Waco, Temple, Killeen, Cove. Yeah, we got all that.
I'm coming.
So something that I do want to mention, you talked about you being a veteran. You said that you had some beats from a veteran. We know that Bell County has a high population of veterans. Tell us kind of how you got into music and how you kind of found him to get into music as well to where you all could collab.
Well, I come from a military family. My father was Army, my mother was Air Force, and my brother was also Army. He's retired Army. He's also a veteran, 100% out here. So I just came out to visit. I'm originally from Philadelphia, so I came out to visit about a couple years ago, and I see how you guys were living, and I said I'll be back one time. So once I got my 100% and I was able to get myself together, I actually made that move, and I moved my family out here, and it's been an excellent experience. I love the houses. I love how cheap it is. I love, the people. People wave at you and say hi. It's different on the East Coast.
Look, that's that Southern hospitality. It's something, I mean, I've been in Central Texas since 2023, and something that I've noticed is a lot of people that they told me, they're like, oh, was started here in the military, and then I left, and then I just ended up coming back. They're like they come here and then they stay just because I mean, like you said, it's just one, the people, the quality of a life as well. I mean, Central Texas is just a gem to me, and I feel like for
Yeah.
you as well. And so, with you wanting to be the face of it, I want to ask, what are some upcoming things that you're wanting to do with the Central Texas music scene to get it, I mean, on the map more, so people in this community can know more about it and people even outside?
Well, I just attended the city council meeting last night, and I actually got a chance to speak with the mayor in the city about this. And they gave me some people to talk to, and I'll be having a meeting with the arts commission soon to figure out what we can actually do with this. Everybody that's heard the song, they love the song, so we really want to go ahead and go forward with it. And I'm also trying to partner with Harker Heights High School and do a song for them also. I want to be able to shoot a music video at the school, and they told me that the song had to be specifically about the school, so I went and re-engineered the song a little bit so I could be able to do that. To my understanding, nobody's ever done it before, so I wanted to kind of make history with it. So that's where I'm going.
And I mean, this seems like something that's really rooted in community. You're not from here, but you're here now. I mean, why is it so important for you to do something like this for the community? Because I mean, Heights, the fact that they never had one, and now you're trying to give them like a theme song that can get them hyped. There's nothing like game day, getting excited, and then if you got your own theme song, like, come on.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Just simply because I'm here now and this is what I've been doing. So it's not a real big scene in Philadelphia or a big music market. You got to go to New York or you got to go to Atlanta. So, I want to make Texas one of those destinations where you have to stop at.
And so you met with the mayor, and you said the Arts Council.
Yes, I'll be meeting with the Arts Council.
So what is some of the feedback that you've been getting from just the song and just music in generally? I mean, I heard the song, I think it was the OG version before it had the edits and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And when you told me that, I was like, oh, that wasn't the final product. You're like, no, that's the rough draft, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go and remake a couple of things, and there's more music coming for sure. I'm on all streaming platforms under Maurice Tiggett, also on Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff like that. But yeah, the music is just keep coming, so I'm just going to keep going. I think they're planning some shows. They have a show in April coming up here with the city that I should be becoming a part of, but we're in talks with that. But mainly, I'm just really trying to get into high school and make history with this.
And I mean, I assume that those kids, once they find out, that's something they could, get behind. And I want to ask, music for me is something that I'm passionate about, obviously something you're passionate about. Do you think there's something that kind of brings people together? And is that kind of the point of doing something like this?
Oh yes, for sure. Music definitely brings people together. I'm just tired of it being negative. I wanted to do a positive spin on it. And also I'm working with some foreign language to try to bring a lot of cultures together. So I got songs where I'm doing like some Korean, I might mix some Swahili in there. I'm really just trying to do something different.
And I feel like this is so important. I mean, myself driving, again, I live in Belton, but driving to through Nolanville, Heights, Killeen, you see a lot of mixed cultures in there. I think that's what makes it so great. I mean, you talked about Korean, you have these Korean restaurants, you have these Chinese ones, you have soul food galore, barbecue, you have all that, and then you have like Korean churches. So I think
Mm.
that's really good that you're trying to integrate just all parts of the community with this music scene.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no cursing, no violence, so everything is family friendly. Bring your kids out. That's the type of environment that I want to provide. And ultimately, hopefully, we can make some kind of change in the community with it.
Yeah, I mean, is that the ultimate goal? And you talked about, no violence and negativity. I mean, do you think that's a lot of what we're seeing, and why is that important to change that music scene from that negativity to this positive stuff?
Yeah, I like to think that the kids do follow the music. It gets kind of ingrained into the culture, and I want to change that, especially when it comes to like Black people. So I definitely wanted to change that narrative, and we even see it in the movies. All of the movies that we love are just the gangster movies, but we have other movies where we're inventing things, we're doing things in politics, and you know what I'm saying? but this is the only things that we get to see. So I want to actually get involved in music, movies, and everything too. So this is just the beginning, phase one, you could call it.
And I'm always big. You said something that made me think because I'm always big and I love to say this, but representation does matter. Seeing is believing. So just seeing things in a different light, whether it be people or music, really is encouraging to see. Now, I want to touch on you said that you're over a music group. I forgot exactly the wording for it, but tell us about the music group that you are a part of, when it was founded, and what are the goals as far as that? Like if you have any artists signed or what? Or if you're looking for artists.
Well, as of now, it's just Maurice Tiggett. He's the only artist that we're pushing. I was just established in 2024, and I did that through the Texas program for veterans. So I didn't even have to pay for my business license. They did everything. And they also gave me a mentor through the Texas mentoring program for veterans. So I got a lot of help. So this has to work.
And I want to ask, I mean, you talked about being veteran and now you're doing music. What got you into music? I mean, that just stark transition from the two. What got you interested in it?
I've always been interested in music. You know, being from Philadelphia, that was the biggest thing. You know, the rappers were like that was like our Martin Luther King and Malcolm X at the time. You know, so we followed them. They were our painters. They were our everything, our artists. So you know, I was always rapping, but I recently decided to start taking it serious because up until this point, I couldn't find producers. You know, they want to charge you too much on the front end and collect on the back end, and I couldn't afford it. So you know, for the longest time I was just doing YouTube beats and putting it up on YouTube, Facebook, and things of that nature. So this happened for like years. So when I came to Texas and I was actually able to put a business together, that's what I did, and now I'm actually trying to do it professionally.
All right, and I'm gonna backtrack. I should ask this earlier, but you talked about the military being a veteran. Did that kind of have you have a lot of support from the veteran community in doing this, and just not even the community, just the veteran community, but also from systems that are supposed to support veterans? You had a lot of support from them in helping make this possible for you.
No, just beside the monthly compensation that they give me, that's about it. You know, that's all the help that I've been getting. But that's okay. You know, doing it by myself, I was able to learn a lot. So, you know, I haven't been to school for this. I'm just learning everything as I go along, pretty much. But I do plan on going to school for music business and taking this thing real serious.
All right, so I'm gonna read the goals, make sure I got them right. But the goal is kind of create something, a theme for Harker Heights High School that you can get them involved in. You said you want to go to school, and you really wanted to build up this Central Texas music scene and put it on the map. That sound all correct?
Yes, it does. Kind of like the Jay-Z at Harker Heights. That's me now.
The Jay-Z of Harker Heights. And you say you grew up in Philly. I mean, talk about growing up and the music artists that you listen to and what's kind of inspired you. And if you had any artists like yourself to mimic or look up to, or if you have any current artists that you mimic or look up to.
I actually didn't. All my artists, they make that kind of negative music that I'm talking about. Like I listened to Fabulous, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, all of that stuff growing up. But there was nobody making the kind of music that I make or that I wanted to hear. You know, something I could play around my mom and not get slapped for. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do that. Or the people that was making that kind of music, it wasn't up to par with the Jay-Z's or the Kendricks and stuff like that. So I decided to become that and make it myself. So I'm kind of like my biggest fan. I like to hear the music more than you guys like to hear it. So that's why I make it.
Hey, you got to. You gonna be the one performing it. You trying to sell it. You got to be a big fan of your own product. But no, that's funny that you mentioned that because I'm a coworker and I were just talking about music earlier. Lil Wayne might be top five for me, but we were talking about just artists, and he was like, "Ooh, I'm kind of I'm ashamed to admit this because they." they're definitely that rah-rah music. We were talking about King Von, if you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, that he's a rough one. But me personally, I know that I personally stopped listening to secular music last year. Now I will say there are little exceptions. I
Hmm.
give a little exception to two songs by Lauryn Hill because she's just so and then I love J. Cole, so there's like two or three songs I give an exception for. But I feel like music really does is able to enhance your mood. I don't want to say dictate, but definitely enhance your mood and your thoughts because I remember sometimes I go to sleep with music. And this
Right.
me speaking person, I go to sleep with music, and I used to go to sleep with my thing on shuffle. So you know,
Mhm.
who knows? I'm gonna wake up to Kirk Franklin. I'm gonna wake up to Boots. And if I'm gonna start the day off with Boosie, you know, set it off and you know, just because I
Right.
pistol whipped it for 40 minutes straight, like that's crazy. Hence the name of the song. But that's like that
Right.
is nothing that you need to be waking up to. So I like the fact that you're trying to like, hey, music can still be positive, but it does need to be good for any audience to listen to it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's still my jam. I still listen to it every morning. And there's something positive on my mind as opposed to something negative, like you said.
All right, so I guess I gotta ask, is there anything else you would like to say or you would want the Central Texas community to know about you, about increasing the music scene, or just anything else?
Just keep a lookout for me. I'm working with the city of Harker Heights. Like I said, Central Texas eventually, but right now it's just Harker Heights. And I'm coming soon. Look out for Maurice Tiggett everywhere, and I'll see you soon.
All right, no, perfect. Now I got a few more minutes, and I tried to do this with our politicians. So, politicians, no offense to y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming on the show, but they talk, they talk. So I got a rapid fire question for you. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna try to limit it just 2 minutes, just to get to know you. Okay.
Okay.
So question, answer. First thing to know. Okay. So first things first. I know you're a sports guy, but NFL team.
Eagles.
Eagle. Oh, duh. Duh. You know
Philadelphia.
what?
Yeah.
I can't say this on TV, but I know we got a lot of Cowboy fans out there. But I say y'all some strong people because to have that faith and just I can't do it. Favorite type of food?
Favorite type of food? Steak.
Steak. Okay, where's your favorite restaurant in Central Texas or fast food place in Central Texas? That local. Emphasis on local.
Uh, what is that place that we go to? The pizza spot? No, the place that y'all like to go to. Cheddar's. Cheddar's.
Cheddar's.
Cheddar. Yeah, the one with the biscuits.
Okay, he said well, one with the biscuits. That's top tier. How long have you been in Central Texas?
For about 2 years now.
Okay, favorite spot about Central Texas, or favorite spot in Central Texas?
Um, I like the Armed Forces YMCA. They have a little park area and they also have a gym, a pool. So that's the best thing that I like.
I want to say, is that's the one in Heights, right?
Yeah, it's one right there in Heights and
Oh,
Killeen. It's like right there in the middle.
okay, I think I know what you're talking about. That one is very nice. I went
Oh yeah.
inside that one before for an event. Okay. What do you like about Central Texas? Favorite part about Central Texas, whether it be the food, the people, whatever. What's your favorite part about it?
Harker Heights High School because they're gonna let me do a video there. So that's my favorite part.
All right, I think that's the end of the rapid fire, but no, you've got to update us when the music video comes out because as you all heard, the song is good. And give him a follow if you can. One more time, what's your social handle so people can follow you, like your page and all that?
Maurice Tiggett everywhere. That's Maurice Tiggett. Come find me. I'll find you.
He'll find you. Okay, and real quick, before I go, I gotta give a shout out to my photographer, chief photographer. In the earlier episodes, I only filmed two, but he was like, Micah, that lighting ain't in. It looked like I was being held hostage because I didn't have a light, so he provided me with the light. Now I still got the TV stuff on, so it might be looking a little rough because I just got off work, but we're good. Moving on strong, episode 3 of Mic Check with Micah. I appreciate you, Maurice Tiggett. Putting Central Texas on to the world with music, and we appreciate you. Starting off with Harker Heights, though. Love Heights.
There it is.
All right, I'm going to end the recording. Appreciate you.